you are looking to become a better runner on your hybrid training journey, and you're trying to figure out how to incorporate both running and strength into your weekly program in preparation for HYROX, I'm going to show you the 3 runs that I do each week to hopefully improve my VO2 max, get me running longer, get me running faster, and help me to achieve the goals that I want to on my hybrid training journey. So a tempo run is basically a run that is comfortably hard and about 5 to 10% below what your race pace would be. I didn't do a lot of recording for this run because I was just trying to kind of be in the moment and enjoy it, but I definitely think my first 2 kilometers were a bit slow for a tempo run. I usually would like to be around the 6 minute to 6:15 pace mark, and as you can see, I was well over that for the first 2 kilometers, even getting over the 7-minute mark. But as we get halfway there at 2.5, it starts to go back down because I started to kind of pick up the pace because I knew what route I was running now. And my last 2 kilometers, as you can see, were at a really good pace, even getting below 6 minutes for my last kilometer. So not a bad tempo run, but definitely think I should push myself a little bit harder on the first 2. So next up is our long run, and if you're a beginner runner like me, you do not have to kill yourself on this run. It should be somewhere between a 5 and 10K. Ideally, I try to get to the 10K mark, but as you will see soon in this video, I do not make it this time, but I still try to do as long as I can. Good morning! I am going for my long run today. I wanted to do a 10K, but it looks like it's going to end up being about 6.2 miles, which is still going to be the farthest run that I've done so far. So I'm excited, I'm nervous. Probably going to take me at least an hour to do because I'm really going to take it slow, but that's okay. Let's do it. So here I had to voice over, but here's my 1 mile check-in, and I was at 8 minutes, so I really had to slow down. This is my 3 mile check-in, and I was now at 32 minutes, so I really pulled it back and started to slow down to a manageable pace. Okay. I'm at my first walk portion, and I'm about 3.5. I'm a little over 3.5 miles, but my legs are feeling pretty heavy. Starting to get a little cramp. I am still trying to figure out transitioning from just weightlifting. Wow, I'm out of breath. Just weightlifting to hybrid weightlifting and running, because I'm obviously still trying to get some strength. And it was a full body workout, so I only did 2 leg exercises. Squats, which I know are heavy, but squats and weighted lunges. And that was that. I'm gonna just see if I could take a little walk break and keep going, because I mean, I'm over halfway there. So I'm gonna see if I can take about 30 more seconds and start jogging again. Okay, a couple things. When I took my walk break, I was not 3.25 miles, I was 3.4. So that was depressing. I'm at 4 miles now. Second thing, brakes do not help. Brake made it worse. The fatigue in my legs, trying to run after that break. I feel like I was running with a couple sandbags. I think I gotta call it here at 4 miles, because literally my glutes, don't know what it is, but weighted lunges every time. If you want to grow your butt, I think weighted lunges are the way to go, because every time, gets me every time. So hopefully my husband will come pick me up if he's awake. It's still my longest run, so I guess that's a plus. That's a positive. And I'll have to just take that as a win for today. last run for the week, we have our interval run. This is where we're starting with a slow and steady pace, something that I can hold very easily, about 10-minute mile pace, and transitioning to a very high intensity pace to get my heart rate up. This is a 7-minute mile pace. I'm working close to my threshold here, and this is where I'm hoping to get the most bang for my buck in terms of improving my VO2 max. I'm still doing some research on this, and from what I can tell, you can kind of mix it up in terms of what intervals you're running, the distances, and how many rounds you do. For me right now, I am doing 3 minutes at my low intensity pace, and then I'm doing 2 minutes at the high intensity pace. So 3 minutes working at a 10-minute mile pace, and then 2 minutes going to 7-minute mile pace. And I'm doing that 3 times. So jog, fast jog, jog, fast jog, jog, fast jog, doing it 3 times, taking a break. As you can see, I am dead during the breaks, and then I'm repeating that 2 times through. So, my 3 runs for this week, were they the best runs? Probably not, but that's okay. I got 3 in, and honestly, that's my goal right now, is just can I do 3 runs each week? The goal is to have 1 interval run, 1 long run, and 1 tempo run, or to swap those out with an easy run if I feel like I need to take it easy. And this week, my long run was a little bit disappointing. I only got to 4 miles, and I think it's just because I did too much with the strength training. My full body session, it was just too heavy, and it ended up slowing me down a lot, and I had to quit my long run before I wanted to, which honestly I'm okay with right now. I think that once I get closer to the HYROX competition, we're still over 5 months out right now. So once we get closer, I'll probably scale back weight training a lot. But right now, I do want to focus on building strength as well as getting better at running. And it's so hard to do both. But I think that's just kind of part of this like hybrid training journey that I'm trying to learn about and learn from my mistakes, you know what I mean? So I thought doing a full body session before my long run would be okay because it wasn't a leg day, but I was wrong. My body was not ready for that. So now I know for next time. My tempo run was at the beach, and it wasn't necessarily a tempo run. I definitely could have pushed myself harder, I think, but I was running on a trail that I wasn't sure about, and so I was running with my partner, and I didn't want to just like take off and not know where I was going, so I did pick it up on like the last I think like the last 2 kilometers or so. I picked up the pace a little bit because we were on our way back and I knew where we were going, so tempo run wasn't really a tempo run, but that's okay. We did the 5K, 4-mile run was my long run, and then we did the interval training. So I'm honestly really happy with it. I'm going to keep documenting each week my runs just to see how I progress, if I'm getting better, what's working, what's not working. I'm just going to keep learning, keep trying things out, keep researching and studying different methods. But I'm not going to try and change it up too much just because I want to be consistent. That way I can really track if I'm getting better or not, because I know if I change up my training too much every single week, then I'm not going to be able to see if I'm really progressing. So I think what I have now is good, but we'll see. If you have any tips or running advice for me, please feel free to let me know in the comments. And I will see you again next week. Thank you for watching.